So I am just leaving the small mountain town of Stehekin. It's the last resupply stop I will have till I get to Canada, and then be heading to Seattle. And I'll flip around and go to Oregon. But Stehekin easily, as you can see, is gorgeous. Outside of the town by like a mile now, but it is set on Lake Chelan or Chelan in Washington, which I believe is the longest river in Washington state, like 50 miles long. Just a gorgeous little town, had everything hikers need and incredibly friendly people. I'll relay a couple stories of how friendly people were here. So I lost my tent footprint or ground cover to protect the bottom of my tent on the last section. So I knew coming in here I would need to be looking for, hopefully finding another tent footprint. So I was asking around, and there are tons of old vehicles here that you can tell people just have taken care of and still running. Kind of cool. Let's see. I was looking for tent footprint, so I was asking some of the locals. Asked the general store worker. She told me about a little Goodwill spot 4 miles down the road. I get 2 miles down the road to this bakery and gift shop. Bakery is phenomenal. Talked to a lady at the gift shop, and she's like, "Oh, well, here are the directions. Do you want to take my car?" It's like, "Excuse me?" It's like, "Are you sure?" She's like, "Oh, yeah, just let me take a picture of your driver's license, and it'll be fine." I was like, "Okay." She has her car unlocked, keys hanging on the ignition. It's that kind of town. Lets me drive her car down there, and I didn't find anything, but still, just that was maybe one of the most exemplary examples of the kindness in this town. I guess I found this little enclave, and I can show you a little more. All right, it's gorgeous. Mountains coming right down onto the lake. So I didn't find anything, but then coming back to town, I'm at the campsite and just, talking about, I did salvage. I found like a destroyed house or something on the way back from the little Goodwill place. Found like a black tarp. And everybody waves to everybody here. I enjoy that too. And found a black tarp that I salvaged at this destroyed building site. So I was going to use that. Told these campers next to me at the campsite, about the day and how it was fantastic that woman had offered her car. And the girl's like, "Oh, I have an extra 10 footprint. Do you want it?" I was like, "Are you serious?" "Absolutely." So I ended up getting a free 10 footprint that's going to work perfectly. Local campers, so I still had this Washington friendliness. And one more thing before I forget and make the video too long. This town, Stehekin, is totally isolated. You can only get here by foot, by ferry, boat, or by a water plane. No roads go out of it. There's like a 14-mile stretch of road and little side chutes, and I think the locals like it that way. So, one of my favorite trail towns. It's been a great couple days, let my knee rehab, and now I'm ready to hit the last 100 miles or so. And yeah, really have enjoyed Washington State.